This to make it 28-3. Arthur Blank loving it. Up by 25. Toss to White. He's in! What a comeback!
All right, welcome to part 2 of the 28-3 podcast season preview episodes. We got lost on a little bit of a tangent there.
Nah.
Mickey Loomis,
No tangents.
he's still been talking about it. We'll probably release it as outtakes on the Discord channel.
We'll be here to the season opener until I finish this dissertation.
I don't think we'll ever, like in 2050.
Merely a passing reference. I don't know. Yeah.
Yeah. So anyway, to get us back on track, what we're going to do in this episode is we are going to talk about what we think the win-loss record is going to be for the Saints. We'll let each of us give their opinion on that, and then anything you want to highlight. Then we'll roll into predictions, fearless or not fearless. We don't want to confuse Corey on this one.
They're fearless.
We'll each do 3 predictions, and then we're going to have a hot take, 1 each, and then Corey's lock of the season, much anticipated, brought to you by...
Let's go. Norton Leatherman Spine Center of Louisville, Kentucky. Dr. Paul Celestri, podcast sponsor.
There it is. Look at that. Mid-season form.
Let's go.
He's ready.
Boom.
We've missed you.
Let's go.
Well, let's go ahead and let Nick start us off. What's our record going to be? Putting you on the spot, apparently.
Well, I've gone back and forth on how negative I want to be about this. But I'm going to say, as my record prediction, and my hot take may come in here and go a little further, but I'm going to say we're 4-13. I think we got to acknowledge that we have the easiest schedule based on last year's win-loss record. If we had a tough schedule, I don't know if we win a game. We're favored in one game. We're favored by a point at home against the Jets, which, if you're favored at home by less than 3 points, you're the worst team, right? So Vegas says we're the worst team in every game, and we have the easiest schedule. So
that's rough.
Vegas, not often wrong, but I think it's very hard to lose all your games. So I'm going to say we pull some out. Maybe we catch some luck injury-wise or whatever. I'm going to go 4-13 if we're just talking about the record and we're not getting into it too deep.
Looking at the schedule, do you have any surprise wins?
Yeah, that's what I was going to ask.
Stuff like that.
No. I think it's going to be division games. Probably we win 2 of them. Probably Carolina.
Falcons.
The Falcons were, you know what it's going to be like here against the Falcons, even if it means nothing.
Well, sometimes we surprise and beat them in Atlanta some years.
Yeah. But we're going to show up here for at least Atlanta. So I think we probably go 2-4 in the division, find a way to win at least 2 of them. We always do. No matter, pretty much everyone in the division does.
That'd be an interesting stat to go back and look, what's the least number of division wins in the season we've ever had?
It's probably 0 because we're the Saints.
Well, I mean, but I guess since the Sean Payton era.
Oh, okay.
Or even Haslett to throw in a little bit more.
We've done
excluding the 05 year.
Yeah, that doesn't, because what did we win? 3 that year?
Yeah.
I think it's a bad team right now. I think it's a team with potential, but I think it's a bad team. So I'm going to say 4-13. We're a top 5 pick in the draft. I think we're looking at quarterback. That's where I think this season is going to end up. So I'll keep it short and sweet from that perspective. I'll get into more things later.
Yeah, I was looking. I'll go ahead and go. I'm saying 4-13 as well. I just did another pass through the schedule, and the only winnable games, I've been vocal about thinking that the Cardinals game, we got a chance of winning that one just because weird shit happens in week 1. There's always, think about the survivor pools. There's always that one game that knocks out half the field, and this just everyone is just counting that as a win for the Cardinals. I don't know. I could see us winning that one. Going down the rest of the schedule, I don't think there's any way we beat the 49ers. I don't think we beat the Seahawks. Well, there's Sam Darnold as the quarterback.
Seahawks is a wild card game.
But isn't it at Seattle?
We're
not winning that game.
We're not winning that one.
They're not the 12th man they used to be.
No, they're not. But
I will
there's
say,
some talent.
Catching the Niners, aren't we week 2 the Niners? Or week 3?
Yeah, week 2.
That's
better.
Yeah, they're injured. They're really beat up. It's going
Yeah.
to be like one of those that maybe we get lucky. They're better than us, but they're beat up really bad, especially offensively.
Yeah.
Yeah, Bills, we don't have a chance.
No chance.
Giants, that defensive line, that front seven's going to eat us alive.
Some people think that's a game we can win, and that's a game we're probably not going to win. They're going to kill our
They're
young
going to kill
quarterback.
us. Look, Russ Wilson's the starter. He's going to be fine for as long as he plays until Jackson Dart comes in. I mean, they're going to beat us. That front seven's nasty.
Yeah.
The Patriots look a lot better than they did last year. I
Winnable.
could see it's
That,
winnable.
that could be one
game.
of those like heartbreaker games where like we're close the whole time.
Yeah.
And then we don't close it out.
Look, that's a game. They have a way better quarterback than us. The rosters
do.
aren't.
Absolutely.
The gap in the rosters
Well,
is not there.
Newsflash: every team we're going to play
Right.
is going to have a better quarterback.
That's a big gap. Like, he's going to ascend this year. Max loves him.
I love him.
I don't know if he's a star. Max thinks he's going to be a star. I think he's good. I think
Well,
he's got talent.
the
coming
bigger
out of
X
his ears.
factor on the Patriots is their coach, not the quarterback.
Great
be
coach, you know.
He's going to have them ready to play.
Yeah.
And then not only that,
But
look,
we don't know if he's the next Jeff Fisher or if he's.
Yeah.
Let's be.
We
real
don't
about it.
know.
But
But
their roster is not remarkably better than ours.
no,
is
it's
what I'm saying.
not. But it's the
But their
offense-
quarterback is.
The offense is a lot better than it was last year. It was devoid of talent last year. They added your guy, Stephon Diggs.
Yep.
They added one of my guys, Trevion Henderson. You know, I think there's a few other pieces they've
Stevenson's
added.
still there. They got Douglas at receiver, who's a decent player.
Yeah.
Keishon Butte's there, who played fairly well last year.
It's a winnable game. I don't think we win it though. The Bears is an
That's an
interesting
interesting
one
one.
because
Yeah.
we don't know how good Caleb Williams is.
But that defense is too good for us.
The
I
defense
think.
is too good. Yeah, Buccaneers are just a better team than us. That offense is.
And you know we have to watch DA beat us. Like that's just a Saints thing to happen.
Oh yes, I forgot all about
I was
that.
having a
No, they're
perfectly
winning
good
that game.
day until
They're
you
winning that
just
game.
said
Da
that.
is going to throw. Da is going to throw the kitchen sink at us.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Saints Rams.
Nah, the Rams kick.
Look,
Unless Stafford's
What's
not-
up with Stafford? You're
Some-
the
He's
Georgia
old.
guy.
I mean, he's old, and they've been keeping him out.
No,
'cause
but is
he's
he going to
old.
play?
He'll be playing by then.
Okay.
He's
You know.
he's probably playing in week 1 or 2. It was just an
Yeah.
injection in his back. I don't
It's
think
re-
it was anything.
Right. It's
So
really a
it's just
matter
more
of like,
precautionary
will
than
he
anything
be
else.
injured before
Okay,
that?
well then the Rams
Right.
are winning that. That's not even. Panthers, we will win one of
One.
the games against the Panthers. The Panthers are
Again,
bad.
pretty
roster.
decent defensive roster. Offense is young as can be. They don't have a better roster. It's the same. It's the same situation. Better quarterback, same roster.
Yeah. Falcons, I think we do. We
Coming
catch
off-
one of those games.
Coming off the bye week too.
Records don't matter when you're
No.
talking Saints and Falcons. We're going to win one of those. Dolphins. Two is probably hurt at this point.
Yeah, who knows what they're going to be?
Who knows what they're going to be?
But they've got a much better roster than us.
Yeah,
Much
they
better.
do. Look, but
I agree with you.
it could be winnable. If Tua's not playing and Quinn Ewers is playing, I don't
Yeah.
know who their primary backup is. I could see that one being
also,
winnable.
I don't know enough about the roster.
I don't
mean,
either. Yeah,
I know
their offensive line is not
A-Chain,
good.
Tyreek Hill, Waddle. They got skill players everywhere.
Yeah, but their offensive line is not good.
who's throwing to Tyreek. Is A-Chain like who else besides A-Chain
A-Chain.
to have?
A-Chan.
A Chan.
I said
Chan?
A-Chan.
A Chan.
Okay.
Yeah, it caught me off guard too. Well, hold on, let me finish.
Hooked
Jets.
on phonics
Jets
worked
is
for
very
me.
winnable.
He changed it when he went pro.
He A-changed it.
He changed it.
Jets is a winnable game. Titans is a winnable game.
You say that. Do you want to? Justin Fields is literally rushing for 200 yards against us. We know it.
If he's not injured,
Yeah, he'll be injured. You're right.
It's December 21st. I mean, he might not even be playing.
Come on, that defense is sick. Plus offense, you've got.
I mean, there's a reason Vegas has us favored over them.
but they don't. We're at home. We're basically a -2. I mean, they're
That's
a,
fine,
they're a
though.
minus-
But that tells if Vegas thinks we're the worst team in the league and they have us favored over them.
look, put it this
it's not
way:
very
we go through this every year. The
weird shit happens.
the games that are in December are the hardest to predict at this point of the year because so much shit happens before then.
The games
you know-
in week 1 are hard to predict.
Yeah, I mean,
You
well,
can't predict injuries. That's why I say
Exactly.
we probably get to 4 because we're going to catch. People have caught us the last few years where we were a better team, but we were so injured we
yeah,
couldn't compete.
like 12 of our games last year.
7 with a certain starter.
Yeah.
All right, final answer for me. I'm going 4-13.
Okay.
Got it.
What you got?
All right. So what's the segment? Are we going straight from this into Fearless?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, so let me merge those two.
Oh Lord.
So my record prediction will be my first Fearless prediction.
Oh.
I'm going.
Hold on. I feel this might be venturing into hot take territory if we're going in the direction.
He's got something in
It's
mind.
not
for
the hot take.
Yeah,
He's got something in mind.
He's got something
It
crazy.
can't be the hot take, but I mean it's kind of a hot take. But I'm going 6. They win 6 wins.
Okay.
That's a hot take.
No, it's not a
No,
hot
no,
take.
no,
okay,
I'm saying
okay.
it's a fearless prediction.
Okay, so you're going.
So my record prediction is
6 and
also
11.
my first fearless prediction.
Win 6 games is your first fearless prediction.
Correct.
Got it. Okay.
Because I think we catch the Cardinals. I think Niners. I don't think we win, but there's enough there to where we can catch somebody off guard. There's going to be a game we're predicted. I mean, well, we're only predicted to win the Jets as of now. But even if the odds change between now and the games, there's going to be somebody we upset. I think
Agreed.
that's just a guarantee.
That's almost certain.
absolutely.
And so I think you factor in 2 division wins, which should happen not no matter what, but I think we get 2 division wins. We're going to get one of the Cardinals or the Jets, or maybe we surprise the Seahawks. And then there's just going to be a couple of surprise games. So I think that combination, still not a great year,
The schedule
but-
lends itself to what you're saying.
but I see 6.
Easiest schedule in the league.
I see
It should be,
6. Yeah. So that's.
Okay.
I'm going with 6.
So do you want to roll straight into your 3 since
might-
you said your first?
Yeah, well, he already did one of his 3, so I guess we got to get the other 2. So
Yeah, because
Yeah.
I know and also I'm the guy with the season long walk. So my
Well, you're closing this episode down, so
Well, we're gonna
we'll let you go first.
We're gonna let you go first with hot takes as well, and then that way.
but the fearless predictions.
Let's do
hot take
let's do
is
fearless
separate
position.
for the umpteenth.
You want me to
time.
go first on the hot take?
Yes,
All right,
because
okay.
we need to have a little intermezzo. in
You're
there
closing it
before-
down.
before-
Yeah.
you're closing it down. You don't get 20 straight minutes.
Nope.
We got to have a little.
All right, that's fair.
Yeah,
Um,
you're not good enough to get 20 straight minutes.
oh, okay.
I mean, look, I'm gonna be honest with you and tell you how it is. So. All right, so
20?
give us your other 2.
20? That was the over under.
Well, he's long-winded, so it might go 20 minutes on this fearless prediction.
All right.
Number
Do
2.
you do
Number
this in the
2.
courthouse?
What?
Where, like, the cases go like 6 hours longer than they need to.
Absolutely.
It's his,
Basically,
drives
you
other
get the
attorneys
bill out
crazy.
by the
it's his
hour,
whole game plan.
huh?
All right, number 2.
All right. Number 2 is
You writing these down? Yep. Okay.
Carl Granderson will have double-digit sacks.
Oh, first time in his career.
Okay.
That's a good one.
I think he's the new defense is going to be great for him, and he's just going to be a beast. So that's fearless prediction number 2.
Okay.
I'm not going to say the exact number, but I'm going to say 10 or more. Fearless prediction.
I don't know how fearless these are. There's a little bit of fear in these.
There's going to be a fear.
I mean, he's never done that in 7
There's a
years.
level of
so
fear
that's
okay. No, that's fair,
in
that's fair.
every prediction we're going to make about this team. And then fearless prediction number 3 is that I'm trying to remember what I had earlier. Is that
Well, you were milking this for all it's worth. And I have a feeling it's going to be for naught.
And that is, I forgot.
Did you lose is your train of thought still boarding at the station like on the last episode?
a little bit?
What?
I don't remember.
No, I think
That's definitely going to be an outtake that's got to get
Okay.
posted on the medias.
Kendra Miller leads the team in rushing.
Whoa. All right.
Okay. You might have stolen my thunder there.
Sorry.
Well, I like it. I like it.
No number, just leading rusher.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. I guess I'll go ahead and go. Fearless prediction number 1, since Corey.
I was waffling between a couple, but
I have Kendra Miller getting 1,000 yards rushing. I think he's going to lead the team in rushing.
That's a different prediction, but yeah.
Yeah, I think he's going to lead the team in rushing, but I also think he's going to crack 1,000 yards, and I think AK left at the altar yet again when it comes to getting that elusive 1,000-yard season, keeping my dream alive that he could possibly make it to the Hall of Fame without ever having a 1,000-yard rushing season. I know you don't want that to happen, but I kind of feel like it would be.
I just want him in the Hall of Fame. I don't care what it is.
Yeah, I just think it would be funny as hell if he never had a 1,000-yard season and was a Hall of Fame running back.
Good.
And, you know, we've all been pretty high on Kendra Miller this preseason and training camp. And, you know, I think it's time that he repays this faith that we have in him. And, you know, year 3, he's only 23 years old. Not
I'll
much
say
tread on
this.
the tires. Stay healthy, do it.
To your credit, it's like maybe mine a little bit, but yours mostly like 1,000.
We're on the same wavelength
1,000
here.
yards, like it's a hot take and a fearless built into one because
It's not, though. 1,000 yards isn't a massive
but
achievement anymore.
because Him staying healthy the whole year is kind of a hot take.
Fair enough.
But kudos to you.
And you as well. We're on the
I like
same
it.
wavelength on that one. I like where you were going
You first.
with that.
No,
So,
you
yeah.
first. You first, sir. No, you first.
Exactly. Fearless prediction number 2. Torricelli Simpkins
Oh, I knew one was coming about him.
will push Cesar Ruiz out of the starting lineup at some point this year.
But
I'm going to go ahead and say it's going to be sometime in November.
All right.
I'm hoping that Kellen Moore has it in him to make this happen before. But I think it's coming, and I think this is Ruiz's last season as a Saint.
All right.
So, we talked about it on the last episode. It would be fucking amazing, and best case scenario, if we can get a dirt cheap, undrafted rookie
3
free
more
agent.
years after this. Yeah.
Actually, I think it would be 2 years because those guys are eligible for new contracts after 3.
Oh,
But
because
still,
he
you
was
would get-
undrafted.
Right, he was undrafted. So either way, it's a win, and I think he's relatively.
Isn't that like a restricted free agent thing though? When you're undrafted, what's the rule? Like, because we got Shaheed for nothing coming out of one of the his first contract,
yeah, he
after
was
his
dirt
3
cheap, basically.
and he would have got way more. What was like the reasoning behind that? Because we paid him nothing. It was like 2 years, $8 million or something.
They're eligible, I think, after 2.
And there's no restrictions on it whatsoever.
No, you're still a restricted free agent. You're not an unrestricted free agent. Like he can't just go on the open market. We would have exclusive negotiating rights with him.
Okay.
So I'm checking his age real quick.
I mean, it can't be 23.
He's 23.
Yeah. So that's good. I mean, that would be amazing if that happened.
That would be amazing. 6'5", 312. Yeah.
We said it last episode. It'd be great to be able to let Ruiz go next year because the cap situation on that is
You can let him
you
go
can
at
you
that
can
point,
you
but
can you can suck
there's
it
going
up.
to be a little bit of a penalty, but at the
Not
same
not
time, you can
huge
still
though.
get rid of him.
Yeah. Yeah.
Fearless prediction number 3. Rashid Shaheed will have more yards than Chris Olave this season.
I could see it.
And lead the team.
Um,
Probably have to.
yeah, I'm going to go ahead and say he'll lead the team in yards.
Okay.
I think
if
that,
he doesn't, that means there's a third option over.
Yeah, I don't know who that would be.
So I think Shaheed, I'm hopeful that they throw him the Pete Werner contract before the first week.
Catch him before, yeah.
I feel like, he's an ascending player. I think we can get him maybe on a below market deal. He hasn't made any real money up until last year. And in the grand scheme of things, he hasn't made any real money. Olave is still under control for the next 2 years if they decide to. I think Shaheed's the one that they pay out of the two of them. And I think he earns it this year by leading the team in receiving yards. So-
Look, if Spencer Rattler figures out how to throw the ball downfield and not look, I mean, there's a check down. It's funny because like last year, the discussion was we got to play Rattler. I mean, the Rattler stands were we got to play Rattler over Carr.
Well, you got it right when you said we.
Yeah, sure. Yeah.
Yeah.
Carr's check down king. We got to put Rattler in there, and
Rattler's the check down Prince.
Right,
you
right.
know.
And then they were saying play the rookie, don't play the vet. Now, people that want Rattler are saying play Rattler, don't play the rookie. And Rattler's it's totally turned on its head. So we need Rattler to throw downfield to make that happen. I hope that happens.
Yeah, and I'm going to go ahead and say this. I think the reasoning behind Shaheed leading the team in receiving yards is going to be Shuck is going to get in sooner rather than later. And we've seen that Shuck
seems
has
to
no
be
problem
a consensus.
has no problem taking shots deep. So I think that's going to be
I like that one.
that's going to be where you see it happen.
Shaheed is more of a one read type of route runner where you can tell Rattler or Shuck, put your foot in the
Yeah.
ground, throw it to Shaheed.
Yeah.
Take it with a grain of salt, but Shaheed has said he's done more of the route tree. He's a better route runner this year. I don't know.
I will
Put
say,
on 10 pounds. He's up to 190.
Yeah,
in the second game, he was running all short routes, and it was quick and twitchy.
Kellen Moore offense, crossing routes. That's why.
It was not
Yeah.
even the little out route he did where he went up the sideline and got like 8 yards on a 2-yard out. He looked.
He might be.
He
might
looked
fit
fast.
into Devonta Smith's role from the Eagles, but better.
I think he's bigger.
Oh, he's absolutely bigger. Devontae weighs like 160.
I mean, he plays way bigger. Like
But yeah,
it's a little different style. Is all I'm saying.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think you could get him the ball short and he breaks shit.
that's
He
why
can
the
house it,
accuracy
yeah.
matters so much. Like I was talking
Yeah.
about my concerns about Rattler's accuracy. I hope he can. It seems like a fixable thing if you can just lead the receiver more. versus like your throwing motion or whatever.
I'm going to say this.
But
when
it's
you're
like
watching it on TV,
but if he doesn't have to break stride, he's gone.
yes, but his inaccuracy is so small. That's the difference between greatness.
Right. And
That's what I'm saying, like-
well, it's funny we mentioned Shaheed and Rattler because we saw it in the preseason game where if he threw it behind him,
But there
if
has
he
to be
leads him, it's a
something
touchdown.
happening in practice where that's not happening in practice, and I'm just praying that
I don't believe anything I hear from any of these people.
praying he
about-
can translate it. You know,
Yeah, I don't believe anything I hear about practice.
Yeah, me neither. Practice is practice. They don't
Practice
have
is
pads on.
practice. Look, Allen Iverson didn't give a shit about it. I'm tired of listening to
I don't
the.
know. I don't know the reference.
Yeah.
All right.
What Iverson say about practice?
So I'm gonna start out by going directly against both of y'all
Bullshit.
and say
Never happened.
it's AK's first 1,000-yard season.
Okay. I will not be upset.
I think the touches
I would love it.
are
love it.
going to be there with the young quarterbacks. That if he's healthy, he's going to see 250 rushing attempts, and to me, there's no way AK is not getting 1,000 yards if he gets 250 attempts. So if he gets 15 attempts a game, he's
think-
going for 1,000 yards.
250 rushing attempts for AK.
That's what I think's going to
That's a
Well, let me throw one more.
15 a game.
Let me throw one more thing on to my prediction of Kendra, and I should have said this. I think Kendra that we see this season is going to be the Mark Ingram we saw in AK's first season, and AK is going to be to the AK that we saw in his first season, where he's going to have a better yards per carry, he's going to have a better yards per reception, and he's going to have like the usual 75.
I'm going to be
catches.
honest with you. The only way we win more than like 3 games is if that's the case.
Yeah.
Because the quarterback needs to be throwing the ball the amount Jalen Hurts threw the ball last year. 22 times a game. If we're throwing the ball 30-plus times a game,
not
we are
winning
getting
shit.
rolled out of the building every week.
Agree.
Well, let me ask you a question. On our roster, not talking about quality, but who's more similar to Jalen Hurts, Rattler or Shuck?
Shock, but no one's Jalen Hurts because
I was going to say Rattler.
No.
no, you weren't.
No, you weren't. Come on.
And
There's nothing.
let me say this: I do not think Hurts is a franchise changer by any stretch of the imagination, but he has a skill set that is unique. That if you can scheme up through it, and he doesn't get hurt, you can create, which Kellen was a big part of. He kind of like inherited it, but he made it even better. Run the shit out of the ball.
Yeah.
Short yardage with Jalen. Don't take a lot of chances. Throw in opportune downs. A lot of first and second down throws. Never take too many chances in the passing game. Jalen Hurts threw for 2,900 yards last year and won the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
Okay? We need that offense
Yeah.
for us to win any games. So I love that that's where he's coming from because that needs to be the mindset with this team today. So I think it just means opportunity for AK, and if he stays healthy, I think 15 carries a game is probably reasonable. It doesn't mean Kendre's not going to thrive.
No,
I think we need Kendre getting 10 and AK getting 15.
Somebody
I really
asked
do.
Kellen more straight up,
would
like,
flip
how
it.
many rushing attempts do you want per game? He'll say 30.
Yeah.
Like, just 30. Or more. Yeah,
And if that's
minimum.
the
I would say
case,
more, yeah.
Yeah.
if that's the case, half are going to AK. Probably
Yeah.
is the game plan. So I think just opportunity. If he stays healthy, I think it becomes his first 1,000 rushing season. I hope for that in his Hall of Fame case because we've talked about it a bunch of times. We need 2 good years out of AK. They don't have to be off the charts, but we need 2 really good years out of AK for him to get there. We think. Number 2, I'm gonna say Brazil becomes the DeMario replacement on the defense
Ooh.
and becomes the guy. Like that's our star, and he's the guy.
That's hot take material there. I like it though. I like it.
So 10 sacks this year. He becomes the
10
young
sacks
10
for Brazil.
We're going for it. We're going for it.
That doesn't.
I think that's.
I can see that happening
I
very
think
easily.
double digits from a defensive. I guess he was
He's
an
not
end
a
now,
nose. He's more of an end now.
but I think that's pretty scorching.
The new position I
don't think
really
that's scorching.
I
He had
really
7.5
like for
last
him.
year.
I'm
And
not saying he can't get 7, but
No, he had that last year. Is what
we
I'm
need
telling
the new DeMario. We need somebody to be the leader of the defense. I think it's between him and probably Chase Young as the one who could. You have to be a star to be the leader of a unit.
Absolutely.
Okay, so someone has to become the star. I'm picking Brazil over Chase Young. I'm going to say 10 sacks. The other one I'm going to say is Alante Taylor, 5 turnovers created, 5 sacks, becomes a star, and he may be off the team next year because his contract is too high.
I love the punchline there. That's so Saints.
No,
that's so Saints.
It's funny you said that. I had that.
We can't re-sign him.
That was on.
He's too expensive now.
Yeah.
Well, we had the money, but
found-
that was on my short list for hot take. Was that basically what you just said about Alontae Taylor? I pivoted. You're gonna love it.
I think he's the best player on the defense this year. I think Brzee, being his age, is going to become the defensive leader.
What is Brzee's age?
24.
But you mean like? Are you saying his age factors into him being a leader? Or
No, it's being like the next guy to take the mantle. That's all. And he's not a free. He's here for at least 2 more years after this year.
But he's 23.
Because when you think
He's
of the other
24 in the
when you think of
season,
the
though,
other guys,
Not until October. So
Okay, so
no, but I mean
midseason.
like when you think of the other guys, they're a little bit like ships passing. Like Reed, because I think
Reed's
Reed,
too old. I think
Reed's
too old
old.
for it, yeah.
Blackman, he's a 1-year guy.
Kool-Aid's younger.
Kool-Aid, we don't know. Werner could be
Werner could be,
but could be gone. But he's also a soft-spoken dude.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah,
I
he
don't
doesn't-
think he wants to be the vocal guy.
Brzee has like that history in his life of like, I feel like he's maturing.
He's been a leader everywhere he's gone. Like Max loves to talk about high school with guys being 5-star. He was number 1 player in the country.
He's always
Going
been
to
that
Clemson.
guy
He was-
everywhere
He
he's
was the
been.
leader of Clemson's defense.
He was the best freshman in the country probably that year.
Yeah.
Then he's
remember
first
what
round
Roman
pick.
said on the episode? He was talking about Brzee was the best player on that team. and
Roman
that
even knew
had-
how to pronounce his name before anybody else.
Yeah, and that was the team with future number 1 overall pick Trevor Lawrence, future first round pick.
And how great would it be
Sunshine.
if the 24-year-old steps up and is the heir apparent to DeMario when DeMario retires?
That'd
That'd
be
be
amazing.
amazing. That'd
That'd
be
be
great
amazing,
for
yeah.
the team.
I would love it.
He got better. He has a lot of deficiencies to fix. I just like this position better than what he was playing.
No more spin moves.
No more spin moves on run plays on first and 10.
Especially when you're playing a 5 technique. Like, come on, dude.
Yeah,
I mean, now, look, if he gets good enough, do it just to show off. Like Freeney could do it because he was Dwight Freeney. Like,
Yes.
Like, but you ain't that yet.
And
bro.
you have a little more freedom on end.
yeah.
yeah, Like there's a dude playing outside of you. Stop
right.
spinning.
And he's also not going to be the guy in the middle of the defense. We got that big monster. now in
I would,
Gottschall.
man. I'm excited about Gottschall, but
I am too. I am
he's
too. But
30.
look,
He's
to push
30.
back on,
I don't give a
you-
shit about his age.
You were
No,
pushing
I'm excited
back about that being a hot. I mean, that's not a hot take.
You're right, he
10
had
sacks.
seven-
and he
he
had
had
7.5
7.5 last year. Yeah.
That's 2.5 more
Probably,
sacks. That's not much.
and one could argue.
I'll be honest
it was
with you.
harder for him to get sacks last year than it will be this
Exactly.
year.
It is. No question. But part of that is fandom in that we need that to happen.
None of this is fandom.
We absolutely
We're-
need him
we're
to
objective.
be a fucking stud.
We do.
we need
do.
him.
We
yeah.
need it.
We need someone.
But
to be a star.
it's hard not to get excited about it, like we clearly are, because like if he's that good, that makes things so much more fun,
Yeah.
right? I mean, like
Absolutely.
like just the visual of it, like Brzee back there all the time, the celebrations after the sack, like probably get flagged for a couple, like whatever, just
If
that
he
would-
could just remove
yeah.
the boneheaded plays from his game, he's
He's on his way to doing that. I think we saw
the
some
special teams thing a couple years ago. That was rough to watch, but
Yeah, he was a rookie.
he got better. There's no question about it. He got better last year.
yeah.
One more step, and now you're talking about potential star pro poll level and a leader of the team.
This team and this front office desperately needs someone to step up and be a star.
They really need Brzee and Young to be stars. That's really what they need. They
They
invested.
need Kelvin Banks.
well,
and-
yeah, I'm talking about defensively.
Okay.
They need to be stars. You paid
They
Young.
kind of need Kool-Aid.
Yeah, and you need cool. You do.
Yeah.
But that doesn't have to happen this year. This year,
Yeah, it can
but
be next year.
Young and Brzee need to be it this year. I think that's what we're looking for. But we'll see. So that's my 3.
Those are good. I like those. Let's go ahead and slide into the hot take territory.
Right.
You want to go first?
Last time y'all wanted mine to be last. I will go first, but
Well,
You need
dude,
to because you're going.
You're
You've got
gonna
the
wrap us
finale
up
of the
with a
episode.
lock. Yeah,
You're the finale.
You're
so
the
you're first.
closer.
all right. So this is hot take. All right.
This is where you can really start to.
This is
put
where
your
you
chef
shine,
hat on
Corey.
and start
Yeah,
to
this is where
cook.
you
So-
shine.
Yeah.
You need to take a shot or something first.
No, I'm good. A lot's been made about our QB1. And the consensus is that at some point, Shuck's going to come in.
Oh, I see where this is going. I like
And
it
that
if
makes
this is where this
sense.
is going.
And that makes sense. That Shuck would come in at game 5, game 6. Rattler's not going to prove it. Give the young guys some reps. He's ready now. My hot take, though, is that Spencer Rattler will start all 17 games.
Okay, no,
this year.
that one lives up to the hype. I like that one. That's good.
So that is-
good work.
That is the hot take. That, contrary to popular belief,
I love that one because that means we're definitely taking a quarterback in the first round.
it could go all kinds of directions. That could be a really bad thing.
Shuck could get hit by an 18-wheeler.
Tragedy is worked into this, Shakespearean drama, or it could be good stuff where, hey, maybe Rattler actually figured this shit out.
Yeah. That'd be amazing.
Look,
I'll be honest with you.
that would be
The world of possibilities is at our disposal with this hot take.
We are hoping you are right. Because,
Let's go.
All right.
That was good. That was you're back in my good graces after that because that was much
I got
better
you.
than what
I
you've
got
done
you.
the last couple of years.
I got you.
Although your penning one last year was actually
It hit.
Right on the
it
money.
hit. It was
It was,
right-
seven,
it was
17
good.
starter.
That whole episode was awful for you, and then you crushed it with the penning, and you saved the episode.
So the last guy I predicted to start 17 games kind of did, and we'll see about Rattler now. But it doesn't mean that if he does, it's going to be good for the team. That's the only wild card here.
Yeah, I don't want to overhype your performance on last year's season preview. And I would encourage anyone who's watching or listening to this right now to definitely check out the first 30 minutes of the 2024 season preview because,
It was incredible.
yeah, you were on one.
I would encourage everyone to check out the last 30 minutes, not the first. But, you know.
It's like when you're playing NBA Jam back in the day, and there's that fire icon. The
He
ball's
was
on fire.
not
You
on
were-
fire the first 30 minutes.
Yeah, it was something.
It was like the Sega was on fire, not the player.
You know, one of my favorite podcasts is the Rewatchables, and I'm telling you, the first 30 minutes of that episode are going to be a must listen every year before we do the season preview.
For you.
for me,
For you.
because I just
Yeah.
I need to get right back in the frame of mind and just kind of it was
a little
good.
It's a little cringe for me, but for you, sure, go for it.
No, that was a good hot take. I guess I'll go ahead and go. So this one, I'll be honest with you, I kind of thought you were heading in the direction I'm about to go, and you
Yep.
let me know if this crossed your mind or not.
Everything crossed my mind when I was thinking about this episode, but go ahead.
So we all know my distaste for one Juwan Johnson. It's well documented that our receivers have a hard time staying healthy and playing a full 17-game schedule. Talking about Olave and Shaheed. My hot take is that newly acquired Devon Vele
Yeah.
is going to lead the team in catches.
Wow.
Yeah, I'm going
Wow.
there. I'm going there.
Receptions. How
he
many?
knows it was a terrible move, and he's got to lean in because Superfan can't be broken.
No, but no.
you
Look,
know,
here,
like,
You got to
but
put a number on it, though.
let's say
You
they
gotta,
put him-
it can't be by luck.
let's say they put
Like
him in a
everyone
slot.
gets hurt and he gets 40. You
Well,
got to
who
put.
was-
oh
a number.
no.
You got it. Like,
It's
who had the most receptions on the team last year? What was the number? You can probably look it up quick.
Ooh, let's see.
probably 8K.
It was AK.
Probably
It
80?
was 60 something.
That was the most? Yeah.
I think he missed the last 4 games.
I guess I'm thinking of times where our leading reception guy had, well, I mean, one year we broke the record.
No. I'm not taking the cop out. Don't you worry about that.
Sub 90 or
Hold on. I'm looking up
Sub
one
80?
thing real quick. I need to look at Kamara's career.
you don't have to, but
Well, no, this is just for me to put a proper...
out of curiosity, like kind of what you're ballparking here.
Okay, so Kamara has gone...
It's a hot take. I like it.
Kamara's gone 81, 81, 81, 83,
68. I was right in the money.
47,
68 for Kamara.
57, 75,
Our leading
68.
reception getter last year was 68. That's
You want to know who his number 2 was?
the number 2 receptions?
Shit.
Who the number 2 on the Saints was?
Yeah.
Jesus. Foster?
Wait.
Jawan Johnson.
40? Like 40?
50 catches last year.
So it takes the low bar, the low water mark is 68 from last year. So if Vele catches 75, there's
I'm
a
going to call it
chance.
75. I think
75 for
Kamara's
Vela.
coming in at 74.
This means Olave definitely got concussed at some point.
75.
No, I just think he's going to work the middle of the field because
But if
Jawan
Olave- if
Johnson
Olave's
is hold on. Jawan Johnson is completely undependable.
Right.
So we have no other wide receiver We have no wide receivers
75.
above 6 feet tall.
But if
This is going to be the guy that works the middle of the field.
Olave's healthy,
75
for 17 games, does he catch less than 75?
I don't think Olave is going to play 17 games. That's the whole point.
Okay, that's what I'm saying. Like
Yeah.
so,
This isn't a Olave plays 17 and Shaheed plays
right?
17.
That's what I'm saying. I think
He's going to be helped a little bit
It
by
is-
that,
look,
but I
again,
also think he's
like
going
you
to.
said, it is a hot take.
He's not leading
I
the
like it.
league with 40 catch or leading the team
Hey.
with 40 catches.
I like it. It's a hot take.
I mean, that's a hot take for sure. 75 is.
Hey,
Does that put you in the top 25 in the league? 75?
Probably not.
No?
No, it doesn't.
but top 25, like that's a lot of receivers.
There's a lot of receivers, buddy.
I agree. 75 is a lot.
75 is not a lot.
Hey, we didn't come here for tepid takes.
No, it's definitely a hot take. I
This
mean,
is not called lukewarm takes.
there's
right.
no arguing the hotness of that take.
segment. Know the segment.
All right, I'm
This
checking.
was also part of this was to kind of mess with you because you're so down on the trade. So I want to. If this one comes to fruition, I'm going to fuck with you for the next year.
I
or
love
so.
it. Hey, it's good. How many you think did it? How many you think had 75?
25.
You just told me I'm crazy for saying 25.
No, I'm just like you're a little too giddy about it. And you're
No, I'm
looking
not.
at it.
I'm not right.
How
I'm not
many
right.
people had? How many pass catchers had?
Over 75 catches.
Are you looking at just wide receivers or pass catchers?
No, no, no.
period?
Pass catchers. Running backs included.
oh.
Tight end.
I'm going to say
35.
17.
27. I was 2 off. Mike Evans did not have 75 catches.
Who's Mike Evans?
He got hurt, but he
got
did
hurt.
not have 75. It's hard because you got to play all the games. That's the only reason.
No, I think this guy's going to play all the games.
So
I
it plays
don't
all the
think
games.
the other ones are going to play all
It's
the
only 4.5 catches a game. It's not
games.
ludicrous.
Crazy, yeah.
He could
But-
look. Also, we're talking about our QB1, who, if I predict my hot take comes true,
His
is
take's higher than
17
mine.
games of check down Prince. So
Yeah, AK might have 264 catches next year.
AK will have 4 yards a catch average.
Right, at best.
He will average
right.
less per catch than per rush.
Negative half yard a catch, but he
He
sets
will be
the
the
rookie
first.
run.
he
I
will
mean,
be
the,
AK will be the first running back in NFL history to average less per reception than per rush.
we could see it. We could see it.
Yeah,
Anyway,
he won't
anyway.
stay healthy under that.
But I like it.
Scenario.
I like it. I like it.
So this is against my win total, but 14 teams in NFL history have lost 15 games.
Oh boy.
We're number 15. We're going to be the 15th team ever to lose 15 games in a season.
So are you?
It's extremely rare.
So you're not amending your official season win loss
so you
prediction.
Have two completely different. You just went full court here. You have one prediction.
This is what I was
that
trying to
gets
avoid.
Undermined by your hot take.
It's a hot take. So I think I told you I think we're going to probably stumble into a couple victories, but I don't think we're that good. I think we're a 2-win team.
The hot take is
Well, why not amend your?
No,
It's
because
an
that's what I
alternative.
think's going to happen. My hot take is it's worse than what I'm
you
saying.
can have an alternative. It's an alternative. It's hot. It's hot, so it's different.
You wouldn't bet Vele would have 75 if I made you bet it.
No,
It's your hot take.
Yeah.
no.
That's hot. I
To
mean,
me,
look.
it's the variance you've got here.
Look, two
That's
wins.
what's
Two
wrong.
wins.
2 wins is hot. I think 2 wins is
But
that's a rough.
But 15
rough.
losses is very fucking rare in the
Now,
NFL. In
let's-
60 plus years, there's been 14 of them.
It's just weird to me that you predicted one thing and then
Wait,
your hot take is something
wait.
else.
Let's put an added temperature on it. Does Kellen Moore keep his job if we win two
Yes,
games?
absolutely. 100%.
Does he keep his job if we win 0?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
No question.
Year one.
They
Look at
know
Dan
they gave
Campbell.
him the worst
Dan Campbell
seed.
won one.
Yeah.
He won one game.
That's true.
Corey, he has zero chance of getting fired
None.
unless he goes over.
And he shouldn't. He should have.
shouldn't.
That's why
Unless he like Les Miles with the clock situation or some shit, but
No, even so.
Even so, he's
I
not going
think-
anywhere. He
I-
has to be Urban
Yeah.
Meyer and feeling up some
It's why-
intern on like.
It's why I'm so angry
it would be
at
honestly hilarious. to
some of
see
the moves we've
to
made.
see Coach Teefs do that.
You need to let Kellen build it because it's at ground zero.
Yeah.
You've got to let him build it. I don't know if I see a star coach in him. I don't know yet. I gotta see more. But you've got to give him a chance. If you're going to sign him, I said you got to give DA a chance. You got to
He
give
got
him
a
more than
chance.
1 year. He got us into the third year. Perfectly good chance. We were still bad. There were coaching issues, no doubt about it. Got to get rid of him. Kellen's got 3 years, I think, minimum.
Agree.
That's what I think.
He can
So-
go 0-17. He keeps his job, no problem. No questions asked.
I think so. And I think he should.
Yeah.
I think that's fair. You got to let him start to put.
The only thing that would push him out of the job is if Sean Payton came back and was like, you know what, fuck
Okay.
Denver. I'm
You're
coming in."
That's
off
not
on a tangent.
happening
That's
now
not
because they made the playoffs. We needed that not to happen.
That's my son take. That's the Solar Flare take.
I'll tell you this: if they would have, they flopped into the playoffs playing terribly. People forget that, and they sucked in the playoffs.
Yeah,
But what they forgot is they got the Chiefs. It's the only win they got in like the last 5 games. It was the Chiefs' second and third team because they benched everyone because they had locked up the 1 seed. That's how they got in the playoffs.
Yeah.
Had they not gotten the playoffs in this year,
different narrative.
they went 5-12.
Yeah.
Totally different narrative.
Yeah.
He got in. They did what they had to do. I'm not knocking what they've done. He's rebuilding too. I think they take a step back this year from last year. I don't think they're that good of a team. They have an elite.
All right, this is the Saints pod, not a Broncos
I know,
pod.
but we're talking about Sean Payton, and he said, bring Sean Payton back.
I wish you had to say something like that to get him going. He's like 5 drinks in. We don't need to get him going.
I'm not 5. I'm like 2.5.
I didn't say Loomis.
I think we haven't even started. We're
no,
doing
but,
another
I mean,
one after this.
To put a point on Broncos, they go as Bo Nix goes, just like us with Kool-Aid, whatever.
Quarterback, correct.
You know,
That's right.
But anyway, so we got your.
I think it's
We
time
got
for the
Nick's hot take.
Corey's.
We got
season
Max's
lock.
hot take. We got my hot take. So that
I'm curious to see what the listeners. We got to put it up in the Discord and see what they think once they hear the episode about him predicting 4-13 and then having a hot take of 2-15.
This is usually this is odd for me because
It's odd because I would have fucked with you about this.
exactly. This is usually the conversation we're having y'all two about me. It's like Nick just said. Third.
It's just
back.
very out of character for him because he's Mr. Computer and his brain is an actual mathematics. It's a computer.
But
If you want to talk the logic behind it,
it's a
Max,
computer thing. The computer's about to give you an explanation.
the computer says they'll stumble into a few wins because
Yeah.
15 losses only happened 14 times.
So it can only be hot if you predict less.
So
yeah.
I believe they're going to suck.
Which one takes precedence, the hot take or your prediction? Which one are you standing by? If, a gun to your head, if you had to pick one.
the 4-13 gun to my head.
Okay.
I think
Right.
2-15 is very difficult to do. You
computers
got to
go-
really
No,
fucking
no.
suck.
You got to really be bad. and you gotta
Computers
get
go
hit
for
with
highest
injuries.
degree of probability, which is the 4.
Right.
The high.
This is highly
is
unlikely.
2. Yeah.
2-15
Highly
is highly
unlikely.
unlikely.
Probability of
Okay.
and likelihood is yeah. I get the computer aspect.
Okay, that's fine.
So four is my prediction.
I
I think we're worse than a 4-win team, but I think we win 4 wins. I think we get 4 wins.
I could see 2 happening.
That's what I'm saying. That's my whole point. Is how bad.
No,
we are.
I'm not going to predict it because I think we'll stumble into it. But it would not shock me.
My
if
whole
you
hot
have.
take is I think we're a worse team than what everyone believes right now. I think we are very bad.
I think our starters are better than what people think, but the depth is so god awful that any injuries happen, we're fucked.
I think I
We're at that
agree
time of
defensively.
Year, we're at the time of year where everyone gets to see your first string and then a cold second string. So it's easy to say our starters are great. But if that second string team that just played that preseason game comes in, we're fucked. Well, in the real world, in the season, you're going to have one, hopefully,
gonna be mixed
one
and
at a time.
matched. Right.
So, like, you're not going to be as bad as your twos looked.
right.
But
Look, I hope I'm more wrong than I've ever been in
but
my
does
life.
the 1-2 that comes in sink your
I have to
entire-
go to Buffalo this year and watch that game. Okay?
You don't have to.
I promised friends from up there that I would go as soon as we play there. I have to go to that game. I hope I'm so fucking wrong because I can't even imagine
Just
the
look.
criticism that's coming my way wearing
For-
a Saints jersey in
For,
fucking Buffalo.
for content purposes,
We'll film
just
it.
Get you one of these khaki jerseys.
just
I
jump
kinda
on a
like 'em.
table.
I might go full
Can you-
uniform.
can
If
you-
I had pads, I might have a chance.
Can you-
Well, you have a helmet.
Can you break a table for us?
Come on.
I think you need to.
I can break a table. No
Break a
problem.
table.
Yeah.
That'll.
He's a
Look,
little lighter these days. I
if
don't know
you if your
can.
hot take,
I'm not promising I'll get up, but I'll break
if you're
the table.
lighter, then jump from a higher height. But if your hot take isn't hot enough, just break a table.
Can we crowdsource like to fund Walter powerbombing you onto a table?
We'll get it done. Come on. They're all Bills Mafia since they were 2 years old. They're 50 years.
They'll do it
Bills
anyway.
Mafia.
They'll do it for free.
Yes.
That could be
Break a
fun.
table.
So I've got to go to that environment with the Saints jersey on when we're probably like at
I mean,
best
but-
1-4,
but-
1-5.
no,
whatever,
but it's not
what are
like
we-
you're going
Is
into-
that week 5?
You're not going into like old Oakland or old Candlestick with the opposing team. Like it's Buffalo. They're not going to like shank you. You know. But Bay Area.
I'm not going to
teams
let the
back
Bills
in the day-
Mafia hear you downgrade them that way.
They're not violent. They're drunk. They're drunk as
They
hell.
seem
But
like a jovial bunch.
yeah, they're not. They're
They're
not
not
violent.
the Eagles fans.
They light shit on fire though. You could get crossing.
Yeah,
that.
but not
Yeah,
vi-
themselves,
Not
though.
humans.
Yeah. Well, hold on.
no, I'm super looking forward to it. It's gonna be awesome.
Wait a minute.
All right.
What is that noise I hear? Is it time for?
The lock of the season.
Could it be the return of the chain with only one lock on it?
A whole season, no new locks.
One lock, and it's the lock we
And
gifted
it's
you.
it's unlocked, by the way.
Corey, you get a full 17 weeks this year, so we're going to get you that second lock.
We're gonna. Do y'all know the combination? Hope so.
Just leave it on what it is.
That's the
You
combo.
can't even lock the
So
lock.
that's the combo.
That's the combo.
It's
I'm
28
not
to 3.
telling y'all the combo.
Oh, yeah?
It should be 2803. If it's not, we made a mistake.
Did you lock it without having it connected? You can't wear it if you do it that way.
Yeah, you can.
What? It always goes over my.
Lock
Oh,
it together.
Oh, I thought you already had it looped. Anyway,
who's been drinking?
so
Jesus, Stella must be like 36% alcohol.
that's a hot take. That's a hot take. All right, so is this where we pause it for the locks?
Let's get it. We're getting it.
What is the combination, Corey? Because it's not a.
Only I know it.
Why don't you do what you?
It's all zeros.
It is your lock, Max.
All right.
No, it is Corey's lock. It was gifted to him.
Well, stand by
By
because
you. By you.
when we
By
come
the
back
pod. Yes, I did make this. I painted this.
from this break that's not from our sponsors, we will have the locks. The lock of the season.
Lock of the season. It's the biggest lock of all locks.
Whew, no pressure. Stand by.
There we go. You
Let's go! The lock of the season! That's right, we're back. 28-3 podcast and Corey's Locks. Now this one is a season-long lock. So, we got to make sure it hits. Did you see where my shirt went? I don't know where my shirt went, but that's because we're bringing the heat. We are bringing the heat this year. Now, for my lock, we talked a lot about our predictions, our fearless predictions. Nick said Brian Brzee, 10 sacks this year. I said Granderson, 10 sacks this year.
You don't even know what you said.
Trying to remember things, guys, here. But we're handing out double-digit sacks like it's candy. And that's what we're doing for our lock of the season. 2 Saints defenders. That's right. We will have 2 Saints defenders with double-digit sacks. It's a far cry from what we've seen under that shitty-ass Dennis Allen defense, under that uninspired play from that defensive line coach Todd Grantham, who disgraced the field on our Saints and on my dogs.
All right. If you're picking 2,
So-
we need to know the 2.
The 2 Saints defenders that'll have 10 sacks or more. It ain't going to be one of your guys. Granderson and Chase Young. Coming off the edge. Wreaking havoc all year long. That's right. Book it. Lock it. I got it. And now you got it. Let's lock it up. 10 sacks apiece or more for Granderson and Young. Let's go.
All right, who's sponsoring this segment?
Who's our sponsor?
Our sponsor, ladies and gentlemen, is the Norton Leatherman Spine Center out of Louisville, Kentucky. Dr. Paul Silvestri.
Who dat?
There it is. And with that, thank you for listening to the second part of the season preview. This is the 28-3 podcast. Who dat?